Hey everyone, welcome to another video review. This is the Transformers Age of the Primes Deluxe Class Quintus Prime. You can see him there in front of the box. We'll go ahead and put him aside real quick and take a look at said box. Yes, you can see it's a Transformers Deluxe box with the Age of the Primes logo and Quintus 13 Hasbro. And hey, look, there's a picture of him in his robot and alt nodes. You got his 15 steps to convert him, which I'm not sure if that's actually accurate, but hey, you got Quintus Prime up here, and there's some stuff I didn't quite mind. Quintus Prime up here, Head Karatomi. On the side, you have Quintus Prime in his robot mode again. You have there's some statues of Prime right there, but not Quintus, I don't think. Age of the Prime's Deluxe Class right there. And of course, down here, you have what's included and what's some manufacturing details. And of course, on the back, you have some copyrights and warnings, and hey, some product shots, including what's included on there. You also have instructions, which are, well, not exactly that complicated, to say the least. These are very thin and very easy to read instructions because there's not a lot going on here. So, Quintus Prime. He is, well, he's a very interesting looking dude. He's very, well, I'd argue he's kind of closest thing. Transformers got to an Eldritch, well, robot, I guess, because look at this. I mean, green, look at it short up close. He's got these, like, bunch of eyes right here. He's got this weird looking face. He's got all this, like, very green with little bits of purple here and there, but mostly just shades of green and brown and everything, like, going all the way down. And he's got this, like, basically this whole effect that makes it look like he's just a bunch of tentacles on the lower end and everything. Yeah, it's like these whole, like, plant tentacle things, all that stuff on the back. There's really not much going on back here other than more tentacles and a little cockpit looking thing. And yeah, he's just kind of weird looking. And he's again, like I said way back when a couple reviews ago about the Primes, we're now getting the weird Primes, and he is very weird, and I am here for it. Yeah. So, yeah, he's just kind of weird looking. He's got definitely some, yeah, he's got posability of all particular nature. He's got oh yeah, I almost forgot. Yeah, there's light piping, because yeah, you can see right there. That's just a solid block of just translucent plastic. So he's got some light piping. But yeah, head though, articulation left and right. You got, you know, forward and back. You do have some waggle there as well. It's kind of a little bit hindered by the collar, but you know, not too bad. Shoulders, you do have rotation. It's very tight though. So you got this rotation right here. You do have outward right there and right here. So you got all that. You have a bicep swivel right there. He has an elbow, which goes about a little over 90 degrees. His wrists can swivel right there. You can see that. There. He has these weird arms, which, you know, can go forward and back and also hinge outward as well. So you get that as well. You do have unhindered waist swivel right here, and down here you do have the legs. Yeah, they're underneath all the skirt stuff, which yeah have, well yeah, hinges. Lots of hinges right there, and you can see the legs are on the hips right here. You can go forward that far and back that far and outward that far, and you have a knee swivel right there, and there's a knee bend about 90 degrees, and down here at the feet you do have ankle tilts that far, a lot of ankle tilt, plus a bit of back as well. Not really forward, but a lot of back. And yeah, the whole thing is, yeah, his design is supposed to imply the whole lower half is pretty much just these plant tentacle things, but like, so that's why the legs are translucent green. Yeah, I know some people are going to freak out over the fact that these are translucent green because, you know, end of the world, he's going to collapse on himself, but yeah, he still needs actual legs so he could actually properly, you know, stand. Yeah, this is also rubbery plastic, so we'll see how that holds up over the time. This is one of those things, just like some people swear this is going to be designed to self-destruct. But anyway, he does come with one accessory, which is right now in his back. Getting this cockpit thing open, if I can. Getting this open, you can see there's a little crystal thing. Pulling it out. Get in there. And killing this out is a little difficult. I almost usually have to push on this side. Yeah, just pull this out. Yeah, it's a crystal. I don't remember what it's called, but yeah, it's a crystal thing. You can see his little symbols put on there right there as well. Only problem is that you pull this out and everything, close that up, and now this is just kind of hollow. But yeah, you can, you know, it's just a 5mm port peg, so you can just, you know, put it in his hand. I just tell you, like, this is a thing you can do. It's like, cool, I guess. You can hold his heart. Yeah, you can also, these can hold it because, you know, also 5mm pegs. But yeah, it's just kind of odd to me. It's just, but yeah, I'm just going to leave it in there. Again, I think, supposedly, again, there's supposed to be this whole thing with the whole 13 primes in there. Accessories coming together to form something, but yeah, we'll see if that actually happens. So yeah, robot mode here is really weird. And this is kind of one of those things where it's like, yeah, I would say this right now. This is kind of the feature of it. It's just simply hit us how weird he is. The presentation is the big deal. But he's just really cool. As it stands though, his height in this mode, getting the measurements, is 5 5/8 inches or 14.2 centimeters to the top of his head, and his weight is about 3.5 ounces or 100 grams. Yeah, he's a pretty cool guy. He's just pretty cool. He's he's a pretty cool looking deluxe. Anyway, so getting some comparisons in his previous Power of the Primes version, which very different color scheme. Is that? Here he is, the Studio Series 86 Optimus, because of course the standard. Give an idea there. And there he is, most of the Primes so far. Again, like I've said before, Star Convoy will come out when they're all here. And yeah, this is 9 of the 13. We're getting closer and closer to when they're all out. Yeah, you can see them all there, so there's that. Okay, so to transform him, it's actually pretty straightforward. First of all, what you want to do is take the shoulder here, rotate it 180 degrees up like this, and then take the arm here. You want to rotate it like this, at the bicep, then untab this thing from the back of the forearm, and not pull it off the hinge. Yeah, untab this from the back of the forearm, cover the hand with it like that. Same thing on this side. Rotate this around the shoulder, rotate this 90 degrees at the bicep, untab this from the back of the forearm, bring it forward, cover up the hand, and then bring them together. You can see these little tabs here, which are little notches on the shoulder, right there, and right there, like so. And then go ahead and angle these out like this, and then bring them in together, and then just tab the arms together right there in the center, like that. Tab those together like that, and take these little things right here, bring them out and rotate them in. There's this little tab thing right here will go in this little slot right there like that, and same thing, just bring it up and tab it in like that, like that, like that. Then here at the waist, go ahead and down here, lift this up right here like this. Just get these out of the way. So right here, what you want to do is bring this up and then bring this over and tab that in right there like that. Bring up this panel right here, bring it up and tab it into the back of the thigh like that. So I believe you're supposed to rotate the waist like this. Yeah. And then once you've done that, you go ahead and bring this down and tab. See these tabs right here will go in the little slots right here, like so. Now here at the legs, what you want to do here is bring these up right here on this hinge and bring them up. And this little bit right here is going to slot into this little bit right here at the crotch. That, and then bring the foot down like that, and do the same thing on this side. Bring it up forward, slot it in, bring this down, and then bring these down and tab those into the bit right here. And then you can bring these down just because I was only getting them out of the way. And with that, you have, well, Quintus in his vehicle mode or alt mode. And yeah, it sure is a thing. It's very kind of squid-like. It's clearly some sort of spaceship, I guess. And you can see there's a cockpit right here and everything, although that's where the also is a little jewel thing is stored. So yeah, it's just kind of a very strange looking spaceship thing with like, yeah. Yeah, it's got a very, very simple transformation. That's the thing about it. Yeah, it's got a simple transformation and just kind of a weird looking robot, or alt mode, I guess. Of course, it's all a weird looking robot. I kind of like it. I wish it did more, but yeah, it doesn't really do much more. That's it. This is all it does. The one thing is like, oh look, there's a different thing. You can just bring these back, I guess, like this. Like, that's a thing. I actually advertise that as an alternate thing, which is just bring those, actually kind of bring them down on the angle, kind of like that, I guess. Yeah, like that's an alternate thing they advertise. That is a thing you can do, just bring them back like that. Yeah, you did it. It's like, whatever. I prefer them forward. It just looks a little, it just sits a little better. But yeah, doesn't really do much. I guess you could twist this around. I mean, it's almost like that what was it? Bit in the Phantom Menace. Yeah, the ship, the Gungan submarine thing. Yeah. I guess you could do that. But yeah, it's a very simple. It looks kind of cool, but yeah, it's a very simple looking spaceship thing with a weird like grass vine back end. And yeah, you can see clearly the feet and everything. Yeah, kind of weird looking. That's kind of just a general thing. He's just kind of weird looking. Although in this mode at full length, he is about 8 inches long or 20.3 centimeters. So yeah, he's pretty long. Yeah, that's the thing. Is in general, like, yeah, because between this weird alt mode, his weird robot mode, his very basic transformation, he's mostly, his biggest positive is just sheer, I guess, presentation. Like, yeah, presentation here is excellent. He just looks cool. I mean, heck, you can see the robot head right there, and because of the way it's designed, that's very difficult to get spun around. I guess you could theoretically spin that around, but yeah, it's to be a pain in the butt. Yeah, just sheer presentation is just why you get him, right? It's the sheer presentation of him. Yeah. Yeah, that. So, getting him in comparisons, I guess, now. Here he is, well, again, his Power of the Primes version. Get it to balance. Might not be, yeah, whatever. There's the Power of the Primes version, his cuboid mode. Here he is next to Studio Series 86 Optimus. Just to give an idea there. And there he is with most of the rest of the primes so far. Again, it's actually 10 at this point, not because I forgot to count Star Convoy. Yeah, but yeah, here's most of the rest of the primes in their alt modes together. So there you go on that. And so that's Quintus Prime. Again, he's very much just his whole thing is just a sheer presence. His sheer presentation is the big selling point here, because yeah, he's just kind of weird. He's got a weird robot mode. He's kind of got a weird alt mode. But his transformation is incredibly simple. Like, really, really simple. Like, there's barely any, it's like, wow. So yeah, basically what sells you is the sheer presentation of him. And yeah, he's got an excellent presentation. He looks fantastic. He is a weirdo. If you want a weird robot, he delivers. He's a really good looking weird robot, but he's still a weird robot, and that might put some people off. But you know, he's still a deluxe, but he's still got this pretty simple transformation. So that's one of the things that might also put people off, just simply. So yeah, if you're into the idea of this weird, almost Cthulhian robot, go ahead and pick him up. He looks great. It'll look great on the shelf. But if you really want a more complicated transformation, or just simply do not like just kind of something kind of a little more out there, you might want to skip this guy. So there you go. That's it for this review. I hope you found it informative and entertaining. Hope you like, comment, subscribe. Check out some of my social medias down in the description and at the end of the video. Check out my Coffee Man Patreon. I shall see you next time with another video review.